the rip. Some great action at top mid with that sniper. I'm IK, so with Head and Honcho. How are you doing, Head?
Not doing bad. Happy to be back in season 17 of the Halo Rec League. Took a little week off there, but you know, we're here and we're ready to get into some week 2 action.
Yeah, excuse me. I also said Head and Honcho. It's Head Honcho. Excuse me. Got to get that right. Right now, Landport looking at that turbine. Gets the slay onto the enemy. Clammy Hands drops now. Instead of getting the camo, Landport decides to be a good body here. Drops another teammate, Ube Nick. That's what I'm going to say. That's how I would pronounce it. One more time, Landport with the challenge at Dummies. Head, what are you seeing? What are you feeling right off the rip as Status Who takes the lead 19-0, but Old Guys capture?
I mean, strong commanding lead by Old Guys, but it looks like we're definitely losing the A point, and AC hold is not the greatest hold you want to be part of, but, you know, let's see if they can wrap it up and get some B, maybe get a triple cap to really seal the deal and get this giant lead. But it looks like we're getting a little bit of a cap from A here from Old Guys, and now AB hold. And 2 down, go for Status 2. They're going to get some decent time here on the hills.
Yeah, right there we did see Status Who kind of hesitate. They had control of Turbine while they held AC, but they decided to push top mid, and now that's allowing Old Guys to really get back into this with about it's going to be like a 30-second hold, really uncontested. You see Nick trying to push in through B. I like that coordinated push, but part of me says, hey, let's throw off, whenever I'm playing this map like this, I think, hey, let's throw off the enemy and push Turbine, get control of A, and then go B. Sometimes that bridge push to B just leaves you out in the open, and just like that, 4 down for Status 2.
Yeah, that was a beautifully tossed nade at the end there to really get that 4 down, and this big reset's gonna get them pushed back quite a bit. I think it's a lot of good time for Old Guys to really reset and get in position and get a good amount of time. But as you can see, there's Status 2 doing a little back capping of A and getting about 2 or 3 guys in there, which is a little quite more than sneaky on their point to get that many guys without them noticing. But their Old Guys are able to recover and get that camo, and let's see how they continue fighting here. They're starting to separate quite a bit.
Of course, and for those who may be a little newer to the Rec League, it's Thursday night, so that means it's the pre-made teams going at it right now. Old Guys seem to have a lot of chemistry together. Status Who 4 down again. They're a great team. They have some great players on their squad. I did have the privilege of meeting Space Crabs at Worlds, and I know that I've casted over him in the HRL, so I'm a little bit surprised to see Status Who on the back foot. Old Guys, some newer names in the league, but hey, they're stepping up to the moment. 90 points to Status Who's 30. Space Crabs, once again, is the last member up for his team, and OG will just be able to just control the map, take up space, and push the enemy back to C.
Yeah, that was, you know, Old Guys are definitely sitting here getting that positioning that they really want. They're getting those team fires in there, and they're really able to protect A and B extremely well. C has been the only one Status 2 has been able to consistently cap, and again, 4 go down again for Status 2. Great gun work by King Burger there, and that little off the Heezy nade action, that was close, but hey, you know, sometimes you slip up. It's not that hard to do in Halo Infinite.
Oh, this might be an upper thing for Status Who though. They've gone down like 4. They went down 4 down like excuse me, I want to get that right. They were 4 down like 2 or 3 times so far in this map, and that lead has just inflated into the side of Old Guys. Right now, it's a 3v3 situation. This next kill is going to be super important. Who gets it? Who gets it? It's a trade. So the next kill is going to be super important, as well as you see King Burger, Landport, and Heisner all up for their team, trying to figure out what they need to do to push out of A together as a squad. I don't like that out of Landport. The top mid push in the Master Premade Division just is a death sentence, in my opinion. Of course, you'll sometimes get lucky with it, but right now, 2v2 on the map. What are you feeling, Head?
I'm seeing a lot. Old Guys seem almost too comfortable in A over there. They were really clambered together. It's nice to see them venture out. They got C. Here, Status 2. We got Clammy Hands just capping A on on top of having B also. And old guys kind of look like they're struggling a little bit to get their footing and really push together as a team, where their defense was really positive in the beginning of the game. So I'm interested to see their if they're gonna come dummy side or they're gonna go get B first. And if they go dummy side to A and then B, it'd be an interesting triple cap. But I mean, it's
Mhm.
here we and a beautiful shot there. But we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I felt like Status Who are just spending too much time pushing through that B side. They've tried to do it a bunch of times, but it just has not worked. I believe every single time they've gone 4 down, or most of the times they've gone 4 down, was because of that B push. Creativity and coordination is the name of the game. One more time. Well, that's the gentleman's 4 down. You see Clammy Hands come back up at A as old guys kind of control that BC area of the map. You should see that third stronghold rotate, and this might be an opportunity for a triple cap. Oh, I spoke way too soon, as it's just a double cap. Heisner and King Burger are now trying to control that bridge and nest to prevent Status Who to get from getting onto B side. A good push here from Cuts, Heisner, SK, the M&K player. Definitely a great play to back up there. And now the aggression comes through for old guys. They have the damage. They're gonna push it, and this should be a unfortunate situation for Status Who looked strong. That hold was good, but old guys just had the answers to the test.
Yeah, you can tell they they're definitely having a little bit of like team issues. It looks like they're getting picked off one by one. They're not really sticking together too well. But a beautiful nade comes in, and that could be the turn of the tide, going 3 down to their 4 up. One more comes up. They're holding A and B right now. Status Who heavily invested in the A side. Let's see how they can hold this down. A great shot going into King Burger. 2 more on Bree, and another double kill to Landport. Heisner finally gets him down, and now it's the 2-2 situation they've been hoping for. And it looks like, if anything, they could keep B for a little bit longer, but it looks like that one might fall to old guys as well.
Yeah, I did like how Status Who were keeping old guys on the respawn cycle for like a couple minutes there. I feel like they were able to get a good chunk of time because they consistently noticed when spawns were up and got a pick or two before the 4 stack came up entirely. Right now, Clammy Hands goes down off screen. We switch into the perspective of Nick. A melee into Landport. It is now a 3v3 situation on that scoreboard. You do notice J-Storm 15, 2, and 8, while Ube Nick Space Crabs is 11, 1, and 10 on the other side to lead the way for their team. Landport here at bottom mid, who both are Abso. A nice little chow out of Landport, but no one's able to connect, not the enemy or Landport there for the slay. That clock is counting in favor for old guys. Status Who needs to get on to some sort of objective. I feel like they're just spending way too much time off the objective. They were pushing it heavily, that didn't work, and now they're just trying to find the slays. It's not really working. Really some sloppy Halo, I hate to say that, out of Status Who, but old guys taking advantage, putting the pedal to the metal, and should be able to take map 1 in this best of 5. To close things out, Head, what are you seeing? What are you feeling?
I'm feeling it looks like Status Who needs to go back and regroup.
Our team is kind of spread out. Just that really just a strong IGL in the HRL. So right now I do expect him to be in the comms right now, speaking very, very, very stressing the importance of this next game to his team. Landport here challenging a car 3 Space Crabs. Whoop up, double kill. That's why I called them legendary. And just like that, 4 down for old guys. Advantage Status Who.
Yeah, and here we are. I mean, Clammy Hands already getting the camo, and here's that cheeky back smack I was talking about with another double kill. It was like they read my mind. Beautiful double kill with the camo. You expect a little bit more out of it. I don't, it still had a good amount of time in it because we all know how much everybody loves that new 45 seconds with it. But Landport over here, double team firing on the into blue util. Status Who really getting bunched up in the corner over there, car 2 and yellow util. Let's see if they can really you know, rotate or get out of that corner, because you don't want to be sandwiched in that situation, because you get sandwiched there, it's very hard to get out. And but Status Who looking like they're sticking together like a well-oiled machine. You got 2 penguins getting that beautiful kill, and it really looks like they're separating now. Maybe they're trying to push some spawns in certain directions, but 2 go down now, and they're gonna separate a little bit here, and let's see how they can recover after, dropping a few kills.
Yeah, I was really worried once I saw them group up in car. I was like, you guys literally dominated the open, and you kind of just like turtle a little bit after like having the advantage, and now old guys are able to punish with a 1 kill lead here. It's a 2v2 on the map, but then you see Status Who just kind of stuck in back yellow. So a double kill here from Heisner, who's kind of stepping up here. Loving the plays out of Heisner with that M&K. Super impressive to start off this season in week 2. Space Crab staying alive, doing a good job of not getting average, looking at all the angles that the enemy could possibly be at. Does not get the trade, but gets the assist. That lead is only 1 with 9.5 minutes remaining. And now old guys go down 3 members as Status Who do a good job of responding, doing exactly what you wanted them to do, and just kind of have some resilience in their play and in their mentality. But as I say that kill feed picks in favor for old guys, as we see Clammy Hands once again just trying to live, but maybe being a little too aggressive, not really knowing where the enemy is, and just suffering the consequences because of that.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, he didn't get that camo kill when he wanted to. So Camo's running around for old guys somewhere, and it looks like, can he get the triple kill? He can't. He just a 1 shot too little, and they only got a 1 kill lead, which honestly, the back and forth on this has been a little crazy to me, because it does look like old guy is really playing the better strategic game, where Status Who is definitely getting some really good just one-on-one kills, getting some double kills here. But I really need to see Status Who regroup and get back together, and really, because match like that, you have somebody with you who might back them off. That that trade doesn't have to happen, because if you trade the whole game out, Status Who is clearly not going to win this. We got Landport here and Blue Util kind of looking for them over on that fridge side. And he's not really finding anybody, but it looks like Status Who's really slowing it down here. But I still think they're a little too spread out for my liking. But as I say, that Landport goes down, and it's a 26-24 game, 25 now.
Yeah, I don't know if Status Who just had a bad day at work. They didn't nap before this match, but I feel like they're just not distributing information very effectively. Again, I'm not in the comms, so I could be wrong. They can come into chat later being like, "Yo, Queso's tripping." But all jokes aside, it just feels like they don't really know where the enemy is, and they're kind of just shooting at what's in front of them rather than being proactive, right? They're being reactive, not proactive. And some teams are really good at being reactive, but I feel like in the HRL, especially in the Masters divisions, you gotta be proactive. Right there, you see King Burger. Excuse me, that's a mouthful. Like the burger that I'm about to eat after the stream. Thank you, production, making sure that I pronounce that right. But right there, you just see great awareness, and you only have 1 member of old guys negative. 6, 6, and 7 though, and then you see Status who across the board are having a tough time. Clammy Hands though, able to kind of have some sort of salvation here, if you will, but that lead is inflating by the second. 36 to 31 with about 6 minutes remaining. We're definitely past that halfway point. So Lamport goes down, 2 Penguins goes down. Respawns are slowly starting to come up here, but you see just Space Crabs just chowing alone, getting away with highways, with a highway robbery right there, but then gets taken out. 2v2. Head, what are you feeling as we kind of start to close this out? It looks like old guys will be able to take this map too. Don't want to speak too soon though, because a comeback is possible, but it's definitely going to be a tall task.
Yeah, I mean, anything's possible in a Halo Infinite, and I think we all know that, but it is looking a bit bleak here. Them finally running out of that camo. J-Storm going down. But I mean, you can look at the other side. Status 2 went 3 down, 2 just popped up. You know they're going to be struggling trying to get back to where they want to be, and they taken down Ubi Nick. And I mean, like you were saying, it's always too early to say, but it looks like this one might be wrapped up in the bag with a beautiful assist by 2 Penguins. Clammy Hands just trying to kind of stay alive and get away, but he's getting sniped from across the map. It just the angles and everything that they're kind of going for is, it's almost like they're not playing Halo that they've been practicing. You know, you've been in that spot where you can shoot down another one. Clammy Hands goes down. One more kill and we got this one in the bag. And you know, at this point it's just who's it gonna be?
Yeah. And while we wrap this up, my work today had a chili cook-off, so I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling like I'm on old guys 50 to.
Okay, a little bit of.
Oh, sounds. Yeah.
Looks like we have Clammy Hands here. 2 Penguins. Sorry, it's a little blurry here on our screen also, so we're bouncing back. But 2 Penguins in top control, really looking for that. Looking for that. Looking for that kill. We have J-Storm with the shock rifle laying down the lead, not really finding anything to connect there. Heisner with the active camo, again, not getting Status 2 not getting to those active camos enough, could really plague them in this King of the Hill game.
Yeah. Right now, Heisner with that camo, like you were saying. Shock rifle now in the hands of AC. Gets a nice double kill to start us off. Stream's still a little lagging. It's not the HRL without some technical difficulties on the broadcast side of things, but it's okay. We adapt. You know, we're still here. It's a passion league, but right now, 4:20 on that clock. Clammy Hands trying to push out from Whirlpool. Landport. Oh, old guys lost a player. We're gonna reset. We're gonna reset. We're gonna reset.
So the lagging and the